In the beginning, it was destiny. I wouldn't have found it otherwise. It was just lying there, waiting to change my life forever. 10-year-old me kept a journal, and coincidentally, on the first page was a cliched bucket list. Of simple things I wanted to accomplish. It wasn't much, but it made me smile after a really long time. This is the first entry to document my journey. I feel like I owe to my younger self to carry out the bucket list, and I'm filled with this nervous energy and I can't wait to put it to something. You know what humans take for granted? Walking. We're so busy running after time lost through cars and bikes and trains and planes that we forget to observe the effects of our time lost. I ran today, as much as I could, as hard as I could. We're so particular to avoid losing time, but what if for one day we do get lost? I tried running around to get lost, but Phantom was like the welcoming streets of home. Note to self: start observing the environment before it's too late. They've always said man is a social being, but here in the nurturing bubble of silence, I realized that there is a certain beauty by being by yourself. For once, everything is clear and seems so much more important than it is. Every bite I take, I'm thankful, and I'm inspired to give back. I'm thriving in an environment which preaches sustainability. As a kid, I was intrigued by senses. Touch, taste, scent, sight, sound. My senses are heightened at the top of the world. The crunch of the dirt, the birds, the sky, the cool green reflected off the trees. The air in my lungs, I'm soaring. Breathe in the calmness, breathe out the doubt. I don't remember the last time I read a book. Probably when I was a young kid. The words didn't mean much to me then and still don't. I was always interested in the story. Everyone and everything has a story they live to tell. The trees, the birds, and even the insects. Maybe just turn around and look at your legacy, your carbon footprint, what you leave behind. I went surfing today. I fell and I couldn't stop laughing. I haven't laughed at that in so long. It reminded me of the simpler times when you could go with the flow and any bumps in the road meant nothing as long as you were having fun. And it hit me, literally more than being submerged in the ice cold water. I was waking up to a clearer possibility of a carefree, sustainable future. Have you ever really looked at a tree? Their barks are veiny and their leaves aren't only one shade of green. You can see the future in the bark and the past in the leaves that are yellow and dried up. Look at the strength in the inhabitants of the tree. Their fragility doesn't stop them from working hard. Every stroke in my sketchbook translates into cementing this tree into my memory forever. I love that I'm part of something bigger than myself. I've always wondered where fish came from. They arrived on my dinner table seasoned and fried, but where did they come from? What expanses of water have they swum, and what horrors of the ocean, like oil spills and plastic hazards, have they survived to end up on my dinner plate? My Goan brethren before me have wielded the elusive rod to provide for the family. I decided to stay true to my roots, in a time where all people want to do is hack them off. In the comfort of darkness, I truly think I've found myself. It's a bit of a stretch to say that it's because I've been so tense about moving away from literal paradise. Tonight, the stars are shining for me. The sky is clear. Yet, I do feel alone. Because I know there is someone out there looking at the stars and wishing that their view was clearer. Their air was lighter, their environment was calmer. Part of me doesn't want to leave this. This is the last thing on my list. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm not scared anymore. I will always remember Goa with these memories I had set out to create. I didn't expect to find peace with myself and the environment. It was all secondary to me. The best part is, I'm no longer tensed about a new environment. I like to think my younger self is proud of me. And for all that's worth, I am too.